Hey playa, nobody wants to be labeled the annoying kid in school, but if you do happen to get that title, I want to give you a few tips on what you can do to shake it off and get people to respect you again. When it comes to not being annoying, the main requirement above all else is to develop a strong sense of self. This is something you can work on without even having to interact with other people. Understanding who you are, what you like, and what you believe is important to know because it'll help you not get easily swayed by other people. Have you ever heard someone be called fake before? This is usually a title given to someone who isn't being honest with other people. And if there's anything that's going to come off as annoying, it's being fake with the people around you. And while it may be annoying, I totally get it. Sometimes people will do anything they have to just to feel accepted. And that road can take a lot of dark turns. It can cause us to join in on making fun of a random kid that everyone calls a loser just because everyone's doing it. And it may even lead us to pretend like we like something just so we can hang out with a certain group of kids who are really into that. But if you aren't being true to yourself and true to your values and you're simply pretending just to fit in with others, it's going to be easy for them to sniff out what you're doing, and that will be super annoying to them, even if they're the ones doing the thing that's wrong. It's not just about your friends at school though, it's also about the people that you have crushes on too. Respecting the boundaries of other people is crucial here. Sometimes you may have this overwhelming desire to want to message or talk to your crush without realizing that you might be coming off as too much. If your crush tells you that they don't like you or they're mad at you or whatever the situation is and you feel the need to keep messaging them and talking to them just because you want to do it, then you're totally not taking them into consideration. Plus, it won't help them see you as less annoying if you're sending them constant messages like, hey, how's it going? How's your day? Why aren't you responding? Hey, why are you ignoring me? Hey. And it's not just in messaging though. Sometimes you may invade their personal conversations with their friends and just ask a lot of questions like, hey, what are you guys talking about? What's going on? What's happening? And that might just come off as a bit nosy. Balancing between too much and too little can be kind of tricky though. So a good rule of thumb is if you walk up to someone and start talking to them and everyone immediately stops talking and spends the entirety of the conversation just looking at each other awkwardly, that might be a sign that you're starting to annoy them. Another annoying behavior that people tend to do in school without even thinking about it is showing off. People try to show off when they do things like try to one-up your story by saying, well, I did something cooler or better than that, or they might downplay that person's story by saying, that's not that exciting or that's not that cool. Nobody likes a Debbie Downer or a person that's just so full of themselves. So if you're trying not to be annoying, you should avoid those behaviors. And oddly enough, sometimes doing the opposite can be annoying too. If a person is a pushover or is just too quiet about things, it can really get under someone's skin. And that's not to say that if you're quiet or shy that you are intentionally being annoying, but that the other person doesn't know how to handle those situations and may get annoyed. In school, there's always a lot of things going on. People are stressing out over schoolwork, people are gossiping about other kids, or people are just filling each other in on what's going on in their day. That's why if you want to avoid being annoying, it's essential that you learn to be mindful. Being open and listening to what other people have to say will make them feel valued and will prevent them from feeling annoyed by you. Honestly, everyone enjoys being around someone that they can open up to. It's usually the cases where the people talk over them or try to undermine what they're saying that they find those people annoying. So if there's someone in your school that is annoyed by you, try to first give them a little bit of space to process their feelings, and then when you finally reapproach them to talk, be purely open to listening to what it is that annoyed them about you in the first place. What do you think though? Have you ever been called annoying in school before? Leave your comments below and we'll talk about it. Sometimes though, people just find you annoying because of their own insecurities and discomfort, and that's okay. They may not know how to act or what to do in certain situations, and that can lead them to call you annoying when it's really something that they need to work on. So don't always take it personal when someone labels you as annoying. If you work on the tips that I mentioned and you work towards building a strong sense of self who's open to listening to other people and is mindful of their actions, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to drop that title real quick. As always, guys, love and peace.